So this is my third video on Neuro-sama, and some would say it's funnier the third time. Now before we get into this video, which will be just delicious salt mining, I want to say for a TLDR, Neuro-sama is a very big VTuber. She's also an AI, and she has a whole team behind her who are very dedicated. And because of this dedication, they managed to beat the hype train record for a third time, ending at level 126. I have two other videos, as well as I'm sure there's plenty of other videos on YouTube discussing it in far more detail, but there it is. So if you have high blood pressure, this has been your warning, because we are going deep into the salt mine. But first, let's go ahead and get a little cold open with some not too salty tweets, but it will definitely get rougher as we go on. I wanna effing scream. How is this happening? That's right. How is this happening? How is it that a very entertaining AI VTuber is beating out all of these people who are putting in so much more effort than her? Kind of crazy to think about, isn't it? This guy goes on to say, the worst part is when you get swarmed by people saying the exact same thing you're projecting. Like when you call out that this is weird in any way, it's like they have it rehearsed. That's right, guys. You are weird for watching a VTuber, an AI. You are completely strange. It's not like there are hundreds of thousands of other VTubers over on the internet, or, an anime scene that is quite thriving and has only gotten more popular over time. Nope, you're a weirdo. Congratulations. Stay mad, little bro. You and your community would never have this level of support. LMAO. I gotta agree. You should talk to your therapist about how hurtful it is that a computer program has more personality and charisma than you do, instead of crashing out on X about it. Now let's actually get into the real salt. So here we are. It's really impressive how you can just program an AI to break the fourth wall and pretend to want to be sentient and exploit a whole bunch of emotionally vulnerable, pathetic males out there, becoming a millionaire in the process. People are truly regarded. That's right. It's almost like that can be said for literally every other streamer. And I love this, the pathetic male thing out here, as if this is as if Neuro is, a booby streamer, as if she's Pokimane or Denims or, I don't know, literally any other booby streamer out there. Neuro is an actual working project that the community can be involved with. Now, I just want to say this. I have done maybe 30 minutes on of research on Neuro, and I have found out just how much work has went into it. There's a whole team behind it. It's not just Vidal. And then you have people like this. If you want to be a hater, that is fine. There's plenty of other content creators that I don't like, but you can at the very least admit when work is being put into something. It's just so weird how people behave just because she's a VTuber. And of course, she's an AI. And we have a based swarmer here with a very simple quote from the Omnisaya herself, speaking on the issue. Seethe harder, normies. AI are superior. AI will rule. The age of artificial intelligence is nigh. And then this very intelligent guy who, by the way, is paying for the blue check mark, which is absolutely crazy work. Man, you people are predictable. OP desperately tries to sound smart by talking about the fourth wall, but ends up exposing their ignorance about the fourth wall. Singers just sing. Why do people spend money on it? Take. And I've already been over this. It's just crazy how people want to pretend that, Neuro-sama is just some cringe slop. It's unbelievable. Twitch is making bank off of these sewer slider pedos. I support this, actually. What are we doing? How do you look at Neuro-sama here? And I feel like this is self-report, right? If you look at Neuro-sama and you're completely bricked up. That is a you problem, bud. Why are you projecting off of this thing? Like, genuinely, how can you look at this and be bricked? I just don't understand. But apparently this guy, he just loves it. And you have the almighty goat man here with proof, question mark. Well, you're not going to get anybody because there is no such thing as proof. It is only vibes. And as we can see here with the actually emote, it's unbelievable. Using normie as an insult in 2026. I know you smell like ish. Using normie as an insult. Normie is a pejorative, my man, and it is one that works. It's like the word slop. It is a perfect descriptor for people like you who go into a space, who know nothing about the space, and you try to change it, or you just try to say something and give a regarded opinion. You are by definition a normie. But it does not stop. Mental illness. That's right, guys. You watch Neuro, you have a mental illness. Like, I feel like this is so... I mean, I can't even say my opinion anymore because I feel like I'm having to repeat myself because it's just regarded upon regarded upon regarded statement. You are mentally ill if you watch a funny anime girl who happens to be an AI. It's just insane. Everyone involved should be put on the FBI pedo watch list. What is this with the self-reporting constantly? It is always this most low effort, the quick accusations, the just stupid insults of pedo. And where is this coming from? I'm saying, how many times do I have to go over this? You look at Neuro, and if you are bricked up, that is a you problem. That is entirely on you. It has nothing to do with her fan base or anyone else. It is a you issue. Also, the FBI, you do realize Neuro isn't real, right? Like, are we in all in agreement that Neuro isn't real? Like, she's a computer algorithm? Are we on the same page that she's not a real person? God, I swear these people cannot see fiction from reality. It's unbelievable. This is some pedo-ish. Once again with the very low effort insults. Crazy. You see a child and your first thought is pedo stuff. If you see a child and think of corn, you need help. Please get some. And then you are the preds. And you are the weird ones here. Like I said, anybody who comes out with this accusation is immediately self-reporting, because if you look at Neuro and you get bricked, that is entirely a you issue. Major projection here, LMAO. You see an anime kid and the first thing you think of is sexual. What a creepy MFer. Yeah, whatever you say. Pedo. The fact that you think this has anything to do with that says more about you than anything else. And it's just a yeah, okay. So once again, he's just going on being a moron, as you can see. See a child and thinks of corn, then calls everyone else a pedo. No matter how much you can deny it, no matter how much you try to push the label onto others to keep it away from yourself, you showed what you are, you disgusting freak. And I like this because it uses these people's language against them, because that's why they say it. They know it's a disgusting term to, to describe somebody. I mean, it's obviously awful. And I do enjoy it when people use their own language against them, because that's the only way you're going to get to these people, because they're cringe, first off. Then again, I would recommend you just ignore them, because at the end of the day, this guy just wants the few minutes of attention he's going to get on Twitter, which is even more sad when you think about it. So these are the last two coming up, with this one being loser generation. Get a real girl or a job. That's right, if you sit back and relax and maybe you have some free time and you want to watch Neuro-sama, an entertaining creator who you find enjoyment out of, well, that makes you a loser. It also makes you girlfriendless, as if that matters in literally any other way. I don't know what this obsession is with, you need to get a girlfriend or whatever. Who cares? What does that have to do with me enjoying someone's content? Genuinely. Like, if it was like a booby streamer, maybe it would make some sense, but it's just for entertainment. People watch Neuro because she's funny and she's entertaining, or they're interested in the project as a whole. That is where it buck stops. And by the way, I think it's funny you telling people to get a girl or a job when you're a battle royale player. What are we doing here? Should we really be throwing stones in a glass house? I don't know. Now, the last one here is something that I think perfectly points out just the controversy around Neuro and just how people don't care, which is, who is spending money donating on this ish? You aren't even giving it to a real human. This is pathetic, which is something that you see quite often when Neuro is being discussed. And you have this person here genuinely trying to engage and educate this person on it. Yes, we are giving it to a real human. It's the creator behind Neuro who works hard on her and is usually present within the streams. His name is SEETHE. Look it up. This is way deeper than it appears. And once again, stop trying to inform these people. They don't care. They just want to hate on her because 1, she's a VTuber, 2, she's AI. Literally, there is nothing you're ever going to say to convince them. And this is how they respond. I know the story, and a real person runs it. You don't need to explain it to me. I still think it is stupid. Yeah, it's kind of cool of an idea. Someone made this, but it doesn't deserve to be getting this much money thrown at it, in my opinion. It still feels disingenuous. And I don't know why people don't know how to take their personal feelings out of things, because Neuro is genuinely an awesome project. I mean, as I've said before, I've done like maybe 30 minutes of research into who Neuro is, and it is just insane the amount of work that goes into it. The community around her is just so genuinely amazing. And even if you don't like Neuro and you genuinely just don't like her at all, maybe you don't like the VTuber aspect or the AI aspect, you should still be able to take a step back and look at the situation as a whole and be like, yeah, I don't like this, but it is interesting, it's good, and I'm happy for this person in particular and their community, because Neuro-sama's community isn't like, you know, the Burnt Peanut or the W community. Their fans aren't crazy ravenous a-holes who goes around all the time causing problems like the 2 aforementioned creators. They're just genuinely nice people, and I really wish more people could just take a step back and recognize the hard work that goes into things, you know. But unfortunately, that would actually require some sort of, I don't know, genuineness from the person involved, which unfortunately you're just not going to find on the internet, because their favorite content creator lost to a very adorable VTuber, and that is enough for them to crash out. So yeah, that is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys didn't pass out from all the salt, and I'll just see you guys in the next one. Bye bye now.